Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Before you even blink, before you think, just another airport moment, pause for a second and listen closely. Because when Jimin and Jungkook stepped into Incheon Airport, it wasn't just two idols arriving. It was a moment that made dispatch cameras move without hesitation. A moment that made time itself feel like it slowed down. A moment that once again proved, whenever Jikook appears, the world watches. From Jimin's calm, elegant, and intellectual aura to Jungkook's explosive yet gentle charisma, that day the airport transformed into a global stage. And trust me, what we're about to explore today goes far beyond fashion or camera flashes. Because behind their steps lies a story of global influence, the power of fandom, and BTS's position at the very center of the world stage. As Jikook, two names that always carry their own vibrations, were captured once more by the cameras, the world seemed to understand one thing. This moment would not be forgotten. And indeed, as Jimin stepped into Incheon Airport, the dispatch cameras reacted instantly. No hesitation, no pause. As if they knew that the very first second of his appearance was too precious to miss. And honestly, who could blame them? Jimin appeared with an aura that is hard to describe in simple words. Elegant, yet not cold. Casual, yet full of class. He wore perfectly fitted jeans that framed his silhouette simply but precisely, paired with a beige jacket that radiated warmth, maturity, and refinement. Nothing was forced, no detail screamed for attention. That was the strength. This wasn't just about clothing, it was about attitude. The way Jimin walked, lowered his gaze, then lifted it again, the way he acknowledged the camera with small gestures filled with meaning, everything radiated a rare balance few global stars possess. He seemed the embodiment of two worlds meeting, a sensitive intellectual artist and a global icon fully aware of his presence. The airport, under his steps, became a personal runway, not from arrogance, but from natural charisma that could not be hidden. Dispatch called it an intellectual charm, and it felt accurate. There was calm in his eyes, gentleness in his expression, yet an unshakable confidence. His airport style looked effortless on the surface but was meticulously thought out. Neutral tones, clean cuts, chic yet seemingly effortless hair. Though we all know nothing about Jimin is truly accidental. And then there was that smile. A soft smile that appeared just as he noticed the cameras, enough to make the entire airport feel like it paused for a heartbeat. If Jimin was the captivating calm, then Jungkook was an unstoppable explosion of charisma. The moment Jungkook arrived at Incheon International Airport, the atmosphere shifted instantly. More than one person, whether airport staff, journalists, or fans, seemed to forget how to breathe normally. Dispatch described him as possessing unmatched beauty, yet even that seemed an understatement for the impact he carried. Jungkook wore jeans that accentuated his athletic build, paired with a black leather jacket that instantly elevated his look to another level. His style balanced between rebellious and elegant, a combination that might look forced on anyone else, but on Jungkook, it felt natural. As if that jacket had always been destined for his shoulders. A rockstar aura surrounded him, strong, magnetic, but what made Jungkook truly captivating was the contrast. Behind the bold appearance, there was a calm expression. Behind the booming charisma, there were shy smiles, subtle gestures, and polite nods that softened everything. He was a perfect balance of strength and gentleness, and the world, without hesitation, fell in love repeatedly. Their presence required no exaggeration, no words. They simply walked through the airport, and history recorded itself. With different yet complementary styles, they once again proved why every appearance becomes an event. A short flight or a tight schedule never diminished the impact. Every step turned ordinary moments into memories worth keeping. Flashes never ceased. Videos and photos flooded social media in minutes. As if by law of nature, Jikook once again dominated global conversations. From simple denim and warm beige to charismatic black leather, they confirmed one crucial truth. Airport fashion is not about clothes, it's about personality. And when it comes to personality, Jimin and Jungkook know how to shine without saying a word. Beyond airport flashes, BTS was achieving monumental victories on the global stage. In Billboard's official poll to determine the most deserving performer for the 2027 Super Bowl halftime show, BTS dominated with a staggering 83.64% of votes. This was not merely a win, it was a sweeping victory. The margin compared to Western music icons was striking. Taylor Swift, for example, received only around 5%. Other international artists could not come close to the massive support BTS commanded. This was not just popularity, it was tangible proof of the global influence BTS has built over years. For fans and industry analysts, this result reflected BTS's power and the mobilization capability of their ARMY fandom. The number was not just a musical preference. It symbolized a shift in global pop culture, where Asian entertainment no longer stands at the periphery but at the center stage. The potential Super Bowl 2027 at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles adds another layer of symbolism. Should BTS headline, it could mark one of the most historic milestones for Asian artists in the world's largest sports and television event. Billboard itself highlighted that BTS's upcoming return strengthens their position as the strongest candidate. This sweeping victory confirmed a real global demand, not just speculation, for BTS to lead the Super Bowl stage, a new chapter in K-pop's internationalization. Meanwhile, in South Korea, serious discussions arose. The National Assembly's Culture, Sports, and Tourism Committee recently requested HYB clarify its decision to stream BTS's comeback concert exclusively on Netflix. Concerns centered on potential repetition of a second K-Demon Hunters scenario, where culturally significant projects end up controlled by foreign entities. The committee emphasized the importance of protecting national cultural content and preventing Korea's strategic wave assets from falling under external control. This debate occurs amid broader political commitments, with President Lee Jae-myung openly aiming to strengthen cultural content infrastructure and make streaming platforms a national strategic industry. HYB responded that its partnership with Netflix was strategic and operationally sound. Netflix guarantees simultaneous broadcast in 190 countries, offering unmatched global reach, server stability, and technical support for massive audiences. HYB retained full intellectual property rights over music and concert content. Netflix merely serves as a distribution platform. Artistic concepts, stage design, and creative direction remain entirely under HYB's control. The exclusivity applies only to the Gwangwamun comeback concert and does not affect the global tour scheduled to start in April. This case reignited discussion on cultural sovereignty and the role of international platforms in distributing Korean content, at a time when Korea's entertainment industry is no longer just a phenomenon but a strategic national asset. Jimin and Jungkook need no long speeches. No sensationalism. They just walk, and the world takes note. From Incheon Airport to the possible Super Bowl stage, from dispatch flashes to debates on Korea's cultural sovereignty, one thing is increasingly clear: BTS is not just a music group. They are a global force. And Jikook, through their quiet, elegant, and authentic presence, continues to symbolize how charisma, art, and influence can coexist without noise. If you feel this moment is special, you are not alone. History is often made from the simplest things, like two people walking side by side through an airport. Thank you for watching Jikook Moments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because the story of Jikook and the journey of BTS is far from over.